Apple is playing a dangerous game, and if it works, it could completely reshape the tech industry. While most companies are raising prices and blaming inflation, Apple is doing the opposite. They are holding prices steady, locking in supply chains, and quietly preparing something that feels almost impossible: a super affordable Mac designed for the masses. This isn't just another product launch. This is a strategy. For years, the biggest barrier stopping people from switching to Mac wasn't performance, it was price. Apple built incredible machines, but they lived behind a premium wall. And that gave Windows PCs one huge advantage: affordability. Now imagine that advantage disappearing overnight. That's exactly what this rumored Mac Neo is aiming to do. High RAM machines are being swallowed up by AI companies, developers, and even crypto operations. If Apple released a cheap Mac with 32 GB or 64 GB of RAM, it would vanish instantly. Scalpers would take over, and regular users would never even see it in stock. By capping the specs, Apple ensures this machine stays exactly where they want it, in the hands of everyday people. Students, office workers, casual users, people who just want a fast, reliable computer that works. And that's what makes this so powerful. Because for those users, 12 GB of unified memory on Apple Silicon is more than enough. Web browsing, office work, content consumption, even light editing, it'll handle all of it smoothly. Now add the most shocking part: the price. Rumors suggest Apple could launch this machine at around $299. That's not just competitive, that's disruptive. At that price point, Apple isn't just competing with Windows PCs, they are undercutting them. And this is where the bigger picture starts to come into focus. The global tech industry is dealing with a massive resource crunch, especially when it comes to memory and chips. AI companies are buying everything they can get their hands on, driving up costs and limiting availability for traditional PCs. But Apple, they saw this coming. They secured supply years in advance. They built relationships, locked in pricing, and filled their pipeline while others were reacting too late. Now, while competitors struggle with rising costs, Apple has the freedom to play offense. And that's exactly what they are doing. Instead of waiting for high-end components to become available again, they are pivoting, focusing on lower memory, high-efficiency machines that can be produced at scale. Millions of them. This isn't just about selling a cheap Mac. It's about expanding the ecosystem. Because once someone buys a Mac, they are far more likely to buy an iPhone, an Apple Watch, AirPods, and subscribe to services like iCloud. It's a long-term play. A $299 entry point into a much bigger system. And that brings us to the real tension in this story: the battle with Microsoft and the Windows ecosystem. For decades, Windows PCs dominated the budget market. If you wanted something cheap, you bought Windows. That was the rule. But now, that rule is under threat. If Apple delivers a better experience at the same, or even lower, price, the entire equation changes. Suddenly, the default choice isn't Windows anymore. It's Mac. And that shift could have massive consequences, especially for students, schools, and small businesses. These are the segments that drive long-term platform loyalty. Win them early, and you keep them for years. Apple knows this, and they are targeting it directly. Now, let's be clear, this isn't guaranteed. A $299 Mac would require tight compromises, and there's always a chance these rumors are exaggerated. Apple is still a company that values margins, and they don't make aggressive moves without a clear payoff. But if even half of this strategy becomes real, it changes everything. We could be looking at a moment similar to when affordable cars first hit the mass market. A shift where powerful technology suddenly becomes accessible to everyone. And when that happens, industries don't just evolve. They reset. So the question isn't just whether Apple will launch this device. The real question is, what happens if they do?